Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Doombringer, Bot Punchel, Zara, Kaufsman, Matros, Primo, Froggy Troller. How goes it tonight, everyone? CTHUL3333, Bear Shark, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. What's up, War Machine? Or The Machine? Catchy. How's it going tonight? Good to see everyone. It's a wonderful Thursday. Kind of calm in the Ixalan front. What's up, DMK? And Bean Dip G. Virama MX, Ederson, Sir Cursulat, Mage Knight. What's going on, everyone? Oh, well, welcome, Ace Clown. Good to have you. With or without a plan for the 11th month in a row. We're creeping up on 1 year resubscribers, which is insane. Thank you so much for the resub. Big scoops here for with or without a plan. Yeah, so what's up tonight, everyone? It's been quiet in the Ixalan front. We've had a couple little uncommons trickle out, but I think spoiler season begins proper tomorrow because PAX will be going on this weekend. PAX West, I believe. What's up, Scryman and Random? Good to see everyone. So we should have a ton of spoilers coming out starting tomorrow, I think. We'll get back to new mythics, new rares, all that stuff, so I'm super excited for that, but the set looks interesting so far, even without any real new news coming out. Primo for the 10th month in a row, says Twitch Baby. Yes. Well, thank you for the resub, Primo. Big scoops here for our resubscriber. Is the Planeswalker rule legal yet? I wish it's not. So the Planeswalker rule will be implemented on Magic Online on the 20th of September. So we got a minute before we can get back to Gideon Tribal. And then yes, in paper, I believe it'll be when Ixalan releases. So we got to wait for the actual release, which is like the 28th or 29th or something. In the article about the card theft, they said there were quite a few surprising reprints that we'd see in Ixalan. Yeah, I'm super excited to see what they mean there, too. I'm assuming tribal stuff, like various merfolk, vampires, etc. But I don't know. I'm Lightning Bolt, Counterspell. That would be pretty exciting. Yeah, so we had a new Against Odds come out last night. We might as well do the reminders on the YouTube channel. So if you missed that, we played Blood Funnel, which was pretty interesting. Blood Funnel is a super hard card to build around. So eventually we were just like, I don't think we can make this work. Let's give it to our opponent and make them deal with it. And that actually kind of worked. You can get some really legit nut draws if you can Harmless Offering a Blood Funnel, because certain decks just absolutely can't beat it. Mike is the worst. How's it going tonight? Good to see ya. Oh yeah, I am not a fan of Old Growth Dryads. I think that card is basically unplayable. I'm having a hard time seeing situations where you can play it. I can't construct a situation where I want to Rampant Growth my opponent on turn 1. Even for a 3-3, which is, 3-3 for 1 is a lot of power and toughness. What I do want to do, though, is just, like, the ultra jank deck of Old Growth Dryads and Aronis' Last Stand. Just, like, the biggest stuff, but with the biggest downsides. I don't think that would actually work out favorably, but it would be fun to try. So if you missed it Against the Odds, check that out. There's also, on the YouTube channel, Rough Drafts makes its return tonight, so if you've been waiting for some limited action, Commander Clash tomorrow, and of course, all the Ixalan coverage, Replay YouTube, that's where you can find all the old streams, including this one, in the future. What's up, Dragonidorith? How goes it tonight? And the merch page, that's where you can pick up playmats and t-shirts and all that kind of stuff to support the stream and the channel and the site. And of course, donations are available down below. Donations of $2 or more gets your message read on stream, so definitely appreciated, but not required. So this deck seems super sweet. Yes, Rough Drafts returns today with some triple Ravnik action, shooting for every other week with Rough Draft, so hopefully we can stick to that. So this deck seems super sweet. It looks like so much fun. So this is like, oh man, it's kind of green-black good stuff in Modern, but it's also got some of my favorite cards. So we have Death Cloud, and if you're not familiar with Death Cloud, it's super powerful. It basically just wrasse away everything. Lands, card in hands, creatures. It costs a ton of mana, but what we're trying to do with Death Cloud is use like Utopia Sprawl, use Garruk Wildspeaker to ramp into a Death Cloud that's big enough to basically clean off the board and hope that we have Garruks, Lilianas, Kitchen Finxes that come back from the graveyard, Ob Nixilis Reignited on the battlefield. So if we blow up everything and we have a planeswalker or even a creature left over, we should be able to win. If you have a video problem, you should just reload the webpage and it should work usually. Sometimes Twitch is a little weird like that. The other sweet thing we have is Seasons Pass. So this was actually a Death Cloud list that someone 5-0'd with on Magic Online that I found on the website. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, with a few tweaks, it seems like this could be a Seasons Pass deck. Like, we have the right mana cost. We have 0 mana fetch lands and Slaughter Pact. So we have a 0 mana removal spell. We have Inquisitions and Thoughtseizes at 1. At 2, we have more discard and Abrupt Decays. We have a ton of stuff at 3s. Liliana naturally fills our graveyard. 4, we have more Planeswalkers Damnation. Also, Death Cloud is at 3, so we can get back our Death Clouds. 5, we get another super cheap removal spell. And the other thing with this whole plan is we also have a Dark Petition, which lets us tutor up our Death Cloud if need be, can also just loop with Seasons Pass like they used to do in Standard. So you Seasons Pass, gets back a bunch of stuff, including the Dark Petition, then you Dark Petition for the Seasons Pass, which goes back on the bottom of your library, so you can just keep doing this over and over again for tons of value. So for closing the game, apart from our Planeswalkers, we also have one of the sweetest of the Titans. We have Grave Titan to close things out. So that's the plan. We're basically like kind of death clouding people. Yes, I love all of you, CT. So we're kind of death clouding people, kind of playing green-black good stuff with lots of planeswalkers. We got a Primal Command, tons of different one-ofs, so it seems pretty sweet. Oh, well, welcome, Bimber Fresh. Welcome to the live stream. In the sideboard, nothing too crazy. We have a bunch of Fulminator Mages for attacking mana bases earlier against like Tron and Eldrazi. Obstinate Baloth for aggro and discard decks, Creeping Corrosion and Nature's Claim for artifacts, Scavenging Ooze for graveyards, also some life gain, good against aggro decks if we can destroy things, Damnation and Night of Soul's Betrayal for creature decks, and Ravenous Traps as additional graveyard hate, like against Dredge or something. Ravenous Trap is a good way to sweep away the whole board, so this is what we're battling with. Gonna slam some Planeswalkers, hopefully slam some Death Clouds, maybe Season Pass back some value, so we'll see if this works. Hopefully, it looks really fun. It just looks fun, like tons of cool cards, lots of one-of, so it should be interesting at least, but we'll see how it goes. We didn't have a great performance on Tuesday, so the kids are hungry. So it'd be nice if we could get some treasure chests tonight. Yagurki, 10 months in a row, says, great stream as always. You are an inspiration to us all. Never stop. Well, thank you so much for the kind words, and thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. Seasons of Death Clouds Past. Yeah, that was the initial failed name. I thought it was cool for a second when I was first making the deck, and I was like, that's a little wordy. We're not going to go with that, but... yes. Alright, so into our league, on the quest for the chests, and the quest for some Death Clouds. So this was a Death Cloud, it started as a Death Cloud deck that I don't even know who played it actually. You can probably find it on the website. Someone 5-0'd with it, and then I kind of changed it a little bit to make Seasons Past work in the deck. Hey, welcome, Esther Tayo. Hope you, welcome to the live stream. Could Ronus' Last Stand find a home in Modern Stompy? Oh, boy. Maybe, but it's super risky. Like, in theory, yes. But I'm not exactly sure if it would be good enough. Not untapping is still a really big downside. Maybe if you can use Mana Dorks, but then Stompy doesn't really want Mana Dorks, so I don't know. Well, thank you, Artis. And just hanging out is super awesome. Definitely understand if you can't subscribe. I mean, I appreciate it if you can, but if you can't, it's just awesome that you're hanging out. So this hand, Double Inquisition. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Sure. Hopefully Inquisition's good, and it's not like Tron or something. My day's going pretty well, Bartok. How are you? Going super well because I am really excited to try out this deck. It looks really fun. Also, I got some new basics. That always makes me happy. Like some people, like in Arrested Development, they go buy shoes when they got sad. I just go buy basic lands. And I think this is a pretty sweet one. I got a sweet new swamp too for this deck. But that's some nice promo art there in the forest. We'll see the swamp at some point. I think this deck's going to be fun. Yes, kids for everyone. My favorite basics are Mirage, actually, but I like to break it up. I like pretty basic lands, so I go through stages and get different ones and so forth. Zyar? Something like that. Glad you're working overnight in the lab, so you and the chat will be, my best company for most of the time. Well, I'm glad I can help you pass the time. Now we get to see the sweet new swamp, which is also pretty sweet. I guess we just Inquisition here. Hopefully our opponents, I don't know, see? Nice swamp. The true Donnie G, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent, Grimflayer, Fatal Push, Maelstrom Pulse. Well, we'll just take their only threat since we can't kill it yet. And their removal is not very good at us. Fearless Joe 20, 10 months in a row. You're getting close. I think the highest subs are 11 months, so you're not far behind, Fearless Joe. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So Shadow Titan, we do like viewer battle streams every once in a while. Opponent, really? Really? Just rip that Tarmogoyf. Oh boy. Removal spell, please? Utopia Sprawl. Well, that's Utopia Sprawl. That's not a horrible draw. I guess we can get to this Dark Petition to do something. We'll put this on black, I guess. Pass the turn. That Goyf is annoying, though. We just started streaming just a couple minutes ago. Oh my goodness. This is not realistic. Oh my goodness. Hey, we'll draw more lands. Hooray. Opponent, are you serious? Now I think we're just dead. Like, we're going to be dead before we get to do anything. Well, Utopia Sprawl on black. Play Treetop Village. Like, next turn we can Dark Petition, but it doesn't... We can't save us. Oh, wow. It's mostly just frustrating because we thought seized our opponent and we knew they had nothing going on. They had zero action. Yup. Well, sometimes it's good to run good. Sorry. Didn't mean to blow the speakers out. Yeah, we have a single Damnation. Dark Petition for Damnation is too slow. We're still dead. And our opponent has a bunch of creature lands. And we don't even have mana to do anything. And we draw more lands. So, even if we draw a Damnation, we're dead. Well, that was frustrating. Doombringer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, we knew our opponent had Maelstrom Pulse. We're not going to just not play our one-mana enchantments, but our opponent had no creatures. That's the point. They had zero creatures, and they took the card we thought seized and drew a Tarmogoyf, and now we're just quite literally dead. All right. Well, that was interesting. So, on to game number 2. So, what do we want against green-black Delirium? I guess it's actually just like Abzan. I've been playing a modified version of Esper Goryu deck you played a while ago, been ranking FNM, winning against John Titaninshift Burn Tron, E-Tron, and Green-White Value decks. Yeah, it's definitely a really sweet deck. That deck is pretty powerful. Land destruction? We have Death Cloud. I don't think we want to just kill lands. Our opponent has a lot of good 2-drops. I don't think like just killing lands beats Grim Flayers and all that kind of stuff. Baloth can be okay. Another Damnation would be possible. Like, cards that I'm interested in, I think, are Baloth, Damnation, and Scavenging Ooze. Those are the cards that I most want in this match if we can make it work. Yeah, we'll probably go down some Hand Disruption. We probably might leave some because of Seasons Past. Well, we can go down the Thought Seizes for sure. Obnixilis is actually pretty good. What are we going down? We can probably go down Liliana Last Hope. Doesn't seem great. Especially since there's no new legend rules, so we can't have it on the battlefield with Liliana. It's very good against, well, it is very good against Lingering Souls. I have a dilemma. I think you are the best person to answer. How good could budget allies in Modern be right now? I have the right to know. Wait, I have it right now. I want to know if it's worth selling or upgrading. Do you have any advice? Well, I think that Allies is a fun, like, somewhat competitive deck. I don't think it'll be a tier 1 deck, but I think it's a deck that is competitive enough. Like, it's very aggressive and can definitely win some games in Modern. What else do we go down? Maybe Primal Command does not seem... yeah, Primal Command does not seem great, and... maybe we just go 1 Inquisition, something like this. Pact kills Tarmogoyf, and probably other stuff. I don't think we're going to cut Pact. I think Pact is fine. I can't go to stream mode until we go back to the game. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we get to play first. Alright, I guess we try this. We took out all of our 1-drops, so we're not going to have 1-drops anyway. Well, our opponent has more creatures in their deck than just Grimflayer, though. Like Tarmogoyfs, for example. I mean, this is a good Death Cloud hand. We'll see if our opponent took out their discard. Opponent did not take out their discard. Interesting. Huh. Been messing around with Ixalan stuff. Deeproot Champion is my choice for the core card that could be best in the set. It seems like it could be powerful, although it's in a weird color combination. I'm surprised our opponent left in their discard. It's usually super bad in these kind of matchups. We're going to draw more lands, unfortunately. And if our opponent has Grimflayer here, we're kind of in trouble. Right off the bat. Alright, Tarmogoyf is less threatening than Grimflayer. And I mean, we are going to draw action eventually. Like, we're not going to have many lands left in our deck, so by default, we're going to start drawing action. It's got to happen. Alright, Kitchen Finks is pretty good. So, let's just play the Forest, run out Finks. Finks is actually a really good draw. Right now, it actually trades with Goyf, and it could... yeah, we'll see. Worst case, it chumps Goyf a couple turns if we need it to, while we're getting close to this Dark Petition. Is Walking Ballista going to go up a lot with the interactions of Ixalan with Enrage? Hey, what's up, awesome dude? It does seem like it's gotten better. Jeez, opponent left in all their discards somehow. Huh. Okay. Oh my goodness! Huh. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Hey, thanks for stopping by, the Harry. Good to see you for a second. Well, alright, opponent. You got all the discards. And we will draw some more lands. Hooray. Get in with Kitchen Finks. Yeah, I'm really surprised. Usually in these mirror matches, it seems like it's usually best to take out your discard. It becomes dead super quickly. But our opponent apparently disagrees. Fulminator Mage. Okay. I guess that's good against your Death Cloud deck, in some sense. What are you doing, opponent? Use OBS as the main streaming software. Do you ever get frustrated that you don't seem to run as well as your opponent? I mean, sometimes I run well. Sometimes opponents run well. That's just how Magic works. It would be sweet to draw like a removal spell. Well, Seasons Pass could be good in about 7 turns. Unfortunately. Oh man, now that Fulminator Mage actually was super good against us. Now we don't have the lands for it. Jay Zoller was here earlier. I'm assuming he's in and out. Do you think the new Greedfolk we get a tier 1 Merfolk Company deck? Mono Blue Merfolk, the normal Merfolk, are pretty good. It's hard to imagine that it actually just is better, but maybe it is. Opponent finds a Grimflayer. Let's see if we ever draw a thing. The filter lands are... You gotta be kidding me. You seriously gotta be kidding me. Alright. Yeah, now I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated that... Yep, just a smidge. Well, we'll play Liliana. Liliana's not a horrible draw, but it's not really a good draw. Take up on Grimflayer, play Twilight Mire. Pass the turn. It's just so wrong to leave in and actually bring in a million discard spells. Like, normally, like, often, we're both playing Lilianas. Like, everyone's going to be empty-handed. And normally how this works with what our opponent's doing is they just have a million dead draws in their deck. But instead, the game is played out in a way that mis-sideboarding is actually working out. You can try turning down the quality settings if you're having a problem with the stream freezing up. That might help. Alright, block with Finks. Go up to 12. See what amazing thing our opponent drew for the turn. More Goyfs, of course. We'll draw more useless lands. Well, we'll take up... Yeah, well... I feel like we're favored, but, Well, we're not going to win this match. This has been very, very rough. So what can we draw here? Now that our opponent has just kept top decking continually. Are they still top decking? It's a Lingering Souls. So Damnation, we have 2 Damnations. We have Grave Titan that would be pretty good. So those are at the top of the list. Well, we're not favored in this position, but I think, overall, I think that the way our opponent's playing the match, we would win this match way more than we would lose it. But it's not going to happen this time, because we're just, I mean, that's the name of the game in Magic. Sometimes you just draw lands and your opponent just draws all Goyfs. Pass the turn. Death Cloud isn't good anymore, because our opponent's going to hit us to too low of a life total for it to be good. Before they drew more Goyfs and more Lingering Souls and just constant action, it would have been game over if we drew it. So I'm assuming we lose Liliana. Our opponent gets to scry with Grimflayer. It's over. So opponent gets in for a billion. Well, that's the variance of Magic, unfortunately. Our opponent definitely does have a lot of spirits. Tireless Tracker. And passes. Well, overextending into another land. Alright. Well, we're just going to pretend like that match never happened. Oh, and... oh, opponent. Alright. Hey, thank you, NR Paul. Good to see ya. Well, let's just pretend like that never happened, because that was pretty ridiculous. Oh my goodness. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. We're not going to drop out of the league just because we lost the first match. Yeah, we'll just edit that one out. Or get Tomer to do it. Tomer's good at editing things out. Ishtar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops tier for our new subscriber. For some reason, I try not to get salty. One thing that makes me salty is when I... oh my goodness, it's continuing. Okay. Let's get a hand with a... oh, deck. Alright, sure. Yeah, I guess we'll keep Twilight Mire. Misty Rain for us. We can't even Thoughtseize on turn 1 because we need to draw the land. We need more podcasts. Well, maybe we'll do more podcasts in the future. Opponent has a Curse Catcher. Hooray. Well, we have things that are good in this matchup. The fact that we couldn't... Thoughtseize on turn 1 might actually come back to punish us. So we get to filter for black. Inquisition. See what our opponent's got in hand. I mean, this is like our opponent's hand last game. Opponent's going to counter it. Okay. Sure, we'll play 1 for your Curse Catcher. Huh, that is a very odd choice. Unfortunately, we have to take Spreading Seas or else we have no black mana. So, Spreading Seas down, pass the turn. Well, this might be working. This might be okay. Our opponent's hand is not very powerful. They're leaning on Master of Waves, but we can definitely make them discard Master of Waves. And then we're building towards a game-winning Death Cloud. We just need some ramp at some point. Dinosaur Tribal will definitely happen on Against Odds at some point. Pick a deck for tomorrow so I can get a Fatal Push promo. Merfolk, Tron, or Abzan. I think Tron is probably the most powerful. Ooh, another land is nice. I think that Tron is probably the most powerful of those decks. Peppermint Butler, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. So we take the Lord. Thoughtseize our opponent. They learned with their Curse Catcher. Well, I guess we take the Harbinger of Tides and then just Thoughtseize the Master next turn. Play Treetop Village, pass the turn. We could really use some sort of ramp spell. That would be our best here. There's a Mutavault, which does die to Deathcloud. Oh no, did they draw a Lord? Oh, we just Thoughtseize that. Okay. Yeah, Gideon Tribal seems super sweet. Opponent gets in for 2. Grave Titan is a minute and a half away. And actually, I think we're just dead. Wow. Oh my goodness. Take the Master down to 13. Lord. Oh, Lord off the top, and that does it. Huh. Well, maybe our sweet Deathcloud deck is just cursed. I'm starting to feel like we're just cursed. Yep, here comes Mutavault. Gets in for $1 billion. Down to 6. And passes. So we Liliana hit their Curse Catcher and lose. I mean, I guess we do this, but it doesn't matter. So Liliana. We could use some of the lands that we could have used some of the lands that we drew last game. And pass the turn. Cavern of Souls for our opponent. And I don't think the deck's just too slow. I honestly feel like our opponents have just ran incredibly well these so far, and we've ran incredibly poorly. And that's how Magic works. Last game was some green-black Abzani type deck. Oh, what did our opponent find? Really? I guess that makes sense. Why wouldn't our opponent top deck? We even drew a land, so if our opponent just drew nothing there, we Death Cloud away the Master of Waves and destroy a land, but yeah. I think it's just Abzan. Alright, on to sideboarding. We get to bring in another Damnation to kill our opponent's stuff. Otherwise, I don't know if there's a whole lot we want to do here. Knight of Souls Betrayal seems a little bit sketchy. Would you put Minor Pox or 8-Rack sub-theme in this deck? I don't think 8-Rack. I don't like 8-Rack unless you're really going all in on discarding. I think that it's just a card that does absolutely nothing unless you're really dedicated to making your opponent discard. And we're not that dedicated to it. Like, yes, it would finish the game after a Death Cloud, but other than that, we don't have that many ways to make our opponent get empty-handed. As far as, what was the other one? Smallpox. Not in this exact build. Because Smallpox actually is kind of an anti-synergy with Death Cloud. Like, once you Smallpox early in the game, you don't have the ability to get to your Death Cloud very easily. Do you think if there's good new green Merfolk, the deck will take green for those creatures in Coco? I think it depends on how good the Merfolk are. So far, I haven't seen any Merfolk that I think would find a room in the modern deck. But it's possible. I think it would take a really good Merfolk. Like, if you look at the Merfolk that are already legal in Modern, it's a really high bar for something from Ixalan to be better than anything in the deck. Like, if there was a Curse Catcher that was somehow better than Curse Catcher, maybe. Otherwise, there's just not many slots that are even up for debate, really, in that deck. I don't know if we want to bring in Fulminators for just Mutavault. That doesn't seem like a battle we really want to fight. We just want to kill their creatures. I don't know about Knight of Soul Betrayal, honestly. That doesn't seem like a really great... They just have so many lords is the problem. Well, that's the problem is they have so many lords that it seems like by turn 4, it seems really unlikely that they're not going to have lords. I think we're just going to run it like this. They should reprint Curse Cathar. Oh, Curse Catcher. Yeah, they should reprint Curse Catcher. That would be sweet. All right, this hand's actually pretty reasonable. We have lands, we have spells. We might play Magic. $5 from NR Paul 1015. Well, thank you so much, NR Paul. Definitely appreciate the donation. Well, let's just Catacombs and lead on a Inquisition. Grab a Swamp. Opponent, Lord City. Spreading Seas, Silvergill, Lord Kira. They have a million good 2-drops in this hand. Yeah, I mean, there could be things that they could print that would be good enough. So, turn 1, they play a land. Turn 2, they Silvergill. Turn 3, they Lord. I mean, Spreading Seas does make it really hard to cast our spells. So I guess we can take that. But that leaves them a lot of really good creatures. I'm not as concerned about Kira because if we can get to this Death Cloud, it should just win us the game. Opponent passes. Kitchen Finks is somewhat reasonable. So play Misty, pass the turn. So we should be able to Liliana their first play. They just run out of Lord. Alright, so Misty, get an Overgrown Tomb. We're playing some Seasons Path Death Cloud in Modern. So opponent gets a Lord. We just get to Liliana the Lord. So this hand's actually setting up pretty well. This is pretty much what we want to be doing. So kill the Lord of Atlantis. Working towards this probably game-winning Death Cloud. Muldrifter Merfolk. I would play Muldrifter Merfolk. I don't know if it would actually make it in Modern Merfolk, but I would like it. Opponent. Do you have a bunch of copies of fetches, or only a playset of each on Moto? I just have a playset of each on Magic Online. So another Lord for our opponent. We draw land. So I think we just Courser here, see what we hit. Utopia Sprawl. So play Treetop Village. Water Sports, or Del Rodes, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Take up Liliana. Discard. I think we just got to pitch Kitchen Finks here. We need our, well, I think we need our mana for, I think we need to keep our mana for Death Cloud. Yeah, let's get rid of Kitchen Finks. Thoughts on the Jeskai Tempo deck cropping up in Modern lately? Seems pretty sweet. I like it. It is. What's up, the one who knocks? Yeah, it is pretty spicy. So far, we have not had much luck, but I am still pretty hopeful. An Ur-Dragon for Merfolk? That would be pretty interesting. What's up, Water Sports Drew? I thought you were the subscriber for the minute, but you were the comment above the subscriber. Any chance of playing Villainous Wealth in Modern for Against the Odds? That does seem like it could be a pretty sweet Against the Odds card. So I think that's a possibility. What do you think about Walking Ballista giving infinite counters to your team with 2 of the white +1/+1 dinosaurs, or Infinite Ballista with Constrictor out? So I think the combo sounds like a fun Against the Odds combo, but because it needs 2 dinosaurs, I don't really think it'll be competitive. We've seen like 2, it reminds me, there was 2 Wispweaver Angels. Really? Is this just a punt by our opponent? Or do they have some trick? Wow! Okay. That went amazingly well. Free Master of the Pearl Trident kill. We will take it. Abrupt Decay on top. That is a good card. So we will just... Play Utopia Sprawl on black. Fire up our Treetop Village. Hit our opponent for a bunch. I can't believe our opponent made that attack. Will we do $20 upgrades for Commander 2017? So, Tomra is doing an article series on the site. You probably have already seen some of them. Some of them are already up, so keep an eye on those. As far as Commander Clash, the big problem is Wizards isn't releasing the cards until the middle of November, and they're not even releasing the whole decks. They're releasing select cards. So we'll definitely do something with them, but it's going to be a while because, disappointingly, Wizards is not especially on top of it when it comes to releasing Commander on Magic Online. Yeah, I think that you could potentially play the dinosaur. I think it's fine just with Walking Ballista, if it's like just the top end of your curve and ping it. But I don't know if you really build around going infinite with it. Thoughtseize, ugh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So do we just Death Cloud here? They could Curse Catcher. Let's wait one more turn, I think. Let's get in with Treetop Village. Hit our opponent. Down to 10. And now I think what we're going to do is kill the Ether Vial with Abrupt Decay, most likely. Because the thing we're mostly worried about is, yeah, let's just do it right now. So we're going to Abrupt Decay Ether Vial. We just don't want our opponent sneaking in a Curse Catcher to catch this Death Cloud. Because if we resolve Death Cloud, we just win. What's up, Apex Predator? Are you planning on playing with the alternate win condition black enchantment? Yes, that card, Revel in Riches, is one of my favorite black cards from the set. I'm sure it'll be one of the first cards we play for like against the odds. So now you actually get to see the power of Death Cloud. This is where Death Cloud is absolutely insane. We don't hit a land, but that's all right. So we can just, do we just go full out? 1, 2, X3 puts our opponent to 0 lands, 1 card in hand. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll just Death Cloud X3. This is where Death Cloud is so... Actually, hang on. We're going to attack with Courser first. Don't want to leave any damage on the table. So get in with Courser. See if our opponent blocks. No blocks. Alright, so we did get 2 free points of damage. Now Death Cloud is just like the most busted card. Watch the end result of where the board state ends up after we resolve this. So Death Cloud X3. It probably is just our opponent conceding, actually. Discard our Thoughtseize. Opponent goes down to 1 card in hand. And it's all going to be action, since they haven't been playing land drops. The beauty of Death Cloud. And we sack our Courser. Sure, fine. And then we sacrifice Swamp, Overgrown Tomb, Overgrown Tomb. And our opponent goes to 0 lands. And that's Death Cloud. That's what we're trying to do. Ooh, the eve of your wedding. Well, congratulations, T. Felicia. And our opponent scoops it up. That's the good part. That's the good part of Death Cloud. You can see the good part of it. I mean, it'd be awesome to combo off, but if you're playing white dinos anyway. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that Walking Ballista is going to be great with Enrage cards, which seems to be mostly dinosaurs. So I think that Walking Ballista gets way, way better. Even just Riptide Raptor, or I think I'm saying Ripjaw Raptor? Ripjaw Raptor, I think. I'm still catching up on all the new card names. Like, any of those cards is just so good. So I do expect that Walking Ballista, which is already a super good card in Standard, is going to get even better because if you're playing Enrage cards, it's just such a natural fit. It's already good, and the ability to just ping your Ripjaw Raptor like 3 times and draw 3 cards, so powerful, so good. So I think that Walking Ballista jumps in value significantly with Ixalan, but I don't think you have to go like, oh, I'm going to try to build this infinite combo. We can definitely do that for like Budget Magic or Against the Odds. I'm excited for it there, but I think for competitive decks, like tier decks, you're probably looking to just like play it for value, draw some extra cards, put some counters on things like that. Oh yeah, Richard is awesome. I mean, this probably sounds weird. I don't even really think of Richard as a boss. Like, he is my boss and the owner of Goldfish, but we're mostly just like friends for the most part. That's how I think of Richard. So yeah, I never think like, oh, I rarely think of Richard as my actual boss. I just think of him as a friend. We'll have to play some more 8-Whack Goblins at some point. So I don't like birds in this deck because of Death Cloud, but I was considering, I just didn't know what to take out. We're already pretty scattered, but I think Sakura Tribe Elder could be a pretty good 2-drop ramper. So that's a card that I was considering for more ramping. But the main reason not to play the Mana Dorks is we just wipe them out with our own Death Clouds. Alright, let's run it back. Ooh. Panharmonicon, enter the battlefield doubling. Oh, geez. This is a hand that I really like against Merfolk. I mean, we need one more land, but I think we can just kill our way through our opponent's deck with this hand. Kill, kill, kill. Gain some life, damnation. Good game, Merfolk. Thanks for trying. I'm hopeful. And our opponent mulligan once, which doesn't hurt. So let's Verdant Catacombs, and there's the land we wanted. Pass the turn. All right, our deck, it's doing it. After a disappointing round one, we're turning it around. The power is coming through. The kids might be in after all. Shide MTG, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent curses in 4-1. Well, Crack Catacombs. Get a Overgrown Tomb tapped. Ooh, and Eternal Witness. Alright, so play Catacombs, pass the turn, leave up our Abrupt Decay. Oh yeah, this hand looks super good. Opponent plays an island. And Regery. Yep. Well, we'll just Abrupt Decay that. So, sack Catacombs. Actually, I think we do this the other way. We just Abrupt Decay the Curse Catcher. Yeah, that makes sense. So, Abrupt Decay Curse Catcher. And then we can Collective Brutality the Regery. Oh, 1 UP TCG, 3 months in a row, says you're awesome. Well, your subscription is awesome as well. Thank you so much for the resub. Big scoops here for our resubscriber. And Inquisition? Well, let's do that first. Let's Inquisition, see what's in our opponent's hand. Ooh, Lord and Kira. So take Kira. Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Collective Brutality, the Regery. Pass the turn. I think we've only seen like half of the Ixalan rares, so we have actually a lot more to go. Which would you rather play, Freewind, Skred, or Mono Red Tron? Well, I haven't played Mono Red Tron yet, so I guess I go with Freewind Skred just because I haven't played the other one. Oh, alright, since we drew a land, I think we get to Courser. Play Wooded Foothills, gain a life. And pass the turn. Man, this, drawing a Seasons Pass here would be super sweet. That would be very sweet. Could have played Overgrown Tomb tapped and left up cut. Yeah, I guess we could have done that. But I want to get rid of the... I value the cut more because it can kill things like Mutavault. So I wanted to use the Collective Brutality there. I think is worth paying the 2 life. Yeah, there's like... I think we've seen about half of the rares in Mythic. So we actually have a bunch more to go. And plus there's still like the double face cards. Alright, opponent has a Master of Waves. Yep. Now we might just have to Damnation, although let's see what's on top of our deck. Crack this, grab Overgrown Tomb, tapped, Liliana. Yeah, I think we are just going to Damnation. Ooh, we get a free forest. Okay. Can we do this without Damnation? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, this is way better than Damnation. So we just, like, Murderous Cut, Master of Waves. Exile land, and Inquisition. Want to leave stuff in the graveyard for a future Seasons Past. Yeah, I think this is way better than Damnation. Then we get to play Liliana. Kill the Lord of Atlantis. And we still have Eternal Witness to get things back. Things are definitely looking up. Aftermath cards are bad. 2 uncommon stapled together don't make a rare. It's like when they tried to force that Jace creature that flips into a Planeswalker on us. Yes. Aftermath cards are... They're better than I gave them initially credit for, but they still were pretty underpowered in Amonkhet. They were more powered up in... Oh, how did I punt there? I'm so confused. Oh, well, I didn't attack because I wanted to block the Mutavault and not have it kill my Liliana. So that was intentional. Yeah, I guess we Inquisition. Well, that doesn't make sense. Let's just take up Liliana, discard Inquisition. That makes a little more sense. Because we're getting rid of the last card anyway. That was almost a punt. Opponent had Harbinger of Tides. We have Command on top. Alright, so just Eternal Witness back Abrupt Decay, I think? To kill the Lord. And I feel like we're pretty much in control of this game. Especially with Primal Command on top. That means we get to... And our opponent scoops it up. Ooh, alright. So there we see the power of Death Cloud. So it's not as bad as it looked in round 1 where things just went absolutely miserably. But up to 1-1. Back on track. Yeah, I mean, I do punt. I do know that. I punt more than probably a lot of Magic streamers, I would guess. So I definitely don't mind being called out for punts, but that I don't think that one counts because I definitely was I definitely wanted to block there. Ooh, we get to see the illusion tokens. I don't. Aww. You got me. You got me. I feel like I'm in an MTG museum. This exhibit, you can see. Yeah, it kind of is. Deathcloud is so good. People should play more Deathcloud. It's so much fun because it's not fun for opponents. What's up, Holler? Yeah, we just absolutely destroyed that Merfolk deck in Game 3. This is... It's kind of a fresh deck. It wasn't updated from that. It was actually updated from the deck that 5-0'd a Deathcloud deck to include Seasons Past. But it is somewhat similar. Like, if you remember the old budget Magic deck, it is similar to that. Fun is a zero-sum concept when it comes to Magic. So the more fun we take away from our opponent, the more fun we have. That's how fun works in Magic. Oh, what's up, Joe Zero? How goes it? Oh man, I love playing Lantern Control. I enjoy it. Opponents do not, and it's probably not fun to watch. Ooh, Legacy Slivers. Looks pretty sweet. I don't know about the Construct Lord thing, but it looks pretty solid. I've seen Legacy Slivers do well before. Glazon, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Are you going to play the new promo Stasis? Maybe, probably. The problem is it's only in Legacy, and it's really hard to play things in Legacy with against odds and stuff. I did see the new Helm. The new art is awesome. I'm at risk of going on a rant about how how we need to get rid of the reserve list. Like, seeing these promos, that's what it made me think of. When I see all these sweet promos, what it makes me think is, man, could you imagine how many cool things we could do in the paper world if there was no reserve list? Like, I got to spoil... Transmute Artifact. It's on the reserve list, and it looks so cool with its new promo, and they just really need to get rid of the reserve list. T. Broder, 6 months in a row, says, keep up the good work and the card mispronunciations. Well, I will do my best. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Is my mic peaking more than usual? Well, let me turn my mic down a little bit and see if that solves the problem. Let me know if it's still doing it. I turned it down a smidge. Maybe it was just turned up a bit too high. If it's peaking all the time, that's not a good thing, obviously. So let me know if it's still an issue. Why are we not finding an opponent? No one's playing Modern on Moto at the moment? Reserve list is cards from the old days of Magic that Wizards promised they would never print again. So that's why we don't get more of the original dual lands and some other sweet old cards, because they're on this list. They would make so much money if they... It's hard for me to think that whatever the cost was to them for getting rid of the reserve list, even if it really was like a lawsuit or something, it's hard for me to imagine that they wouldn't make more money. Oh, Dak! Oh man, we have gotten some bad hands with this deck. Oh my goodness. I swear we're back to being cursed. We are totally back to being cursed. It's happening again. Oh, I'm so disappointed because this deck is so sweet, but we're just the unluckiest. Alright, well, turn 2 Liliana go. I guess we can't complete too much because our opponent's also going to 5, so... Inquisition on top. Are we on the draw? We're on the play. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's going to get shuffled away. Because we're going to crack this Overgrown Tomb, Utopia Sprawl, Liliana. So I guess it evened out. We just both get to play on 5 cards. So what's fair is fair. The best way to play MTGO without spending money. It's not really possible, unfortunately. You can get by playing Moto without spending a lot of money, but to actually spend $0 is basically impossible. Our opponent kept the Zero Lander? They're probably not going to like this Liliana then. The Bad Sticky, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. As if there's a chance for more Pauper content. There is a chance that it comes back up in the future. We lost Jake, who was the Pauper person. So without Jake, we just haven't had another Pauper person. So we'll see. Hopefully we get a Pauper person in the future. Oh, it's Eldrazi? Alright, I don't feel bad for our opponent anymore. Never feel bad for Eldrazi or Trod. No matter how horrible things go for them, just don't feel bad for them. They deserve it. That's my rule of thumb. Yeah, let's Thought Seize them. It's a Pauper person. Pretty Pauper person. All 2-drops. None of them are super relevant. I guess Tide Hallow's dead. Thalia, I guess Thalia's the most annoying. So take Thalia, play Treetop Village, take up Liliana. Pass the turn. Oh, yes. Actually, I feel a little bad now, because they're not really Eldrazi. They're just like Eldrazi Taxes. And Eldrazi Taxes isn't the bad Eldrazi. It's not Eldrazi Tron bad, at least. Oh, jeez. We're like Liliana flooded. Well, I think we just keep ticking up. How does this go wrong? We tick up... Oh, well, let's just do this. Let's tick down. kill Arbiter. This is fine. We don't really need to ultimate Liliana anyway. And then just play our second Liliana. And keep the new one. And now we tick up. And that should do it. Nothing happened to Jake. He just retired from making content. He did have some health problems, but then he recovered from those, and he's fine physically, as far as I know, but he's just not doing Magic content anymore. I would email Richard, contact@mtggoldfish.com, if you wanted to be a pauper person. Alright, opponent kills our land, sure. Oh, man. Oh, man, we need the new legend rule to be in effect. Do we... What Liliana do we want more, is a question. I guess just Liliana the Veil is probably the better of the two. Well, get in with Treetop Village. Yeah, I think Jake just got tired of Magic content, basically. So, the new legend rule, I'm a little nervous about it, but overall, I think I like it. I'm a little nervous that something like Gideon Tribal could just be too good, but I think overall it should be fine. And I like that it simplifies things a bit. Ooh, Death Cloud. Well, that's a ways off. Let's tick up. Does our opponent have a vial? They do not. Alright, well now we can even ultimate Liliana if we want to, although we're not getting very much value from it. Hit our opponent. Wouldn't you just play the next best Planeswalker? What is that in reference to? So the new Planeswalker rule, basically, instead of having a Planeswalker uniqueness rule, all Planeswalkers are legendary. Ooh, Maelstrom Pulse is good. So let's Maelstrom Pulse Ether Vial. So now, alright, opponent does not Vial. So we'll just tick up Liliana again. Opponent just keeps peeling paths. The pauper person peeled a path. So the new Planeswalker rule is all Planeswalkers are legendary, which means that... what do we choose for this? I guess black. Which means that you can have more than one of the same exact Planeswalkers on the battlefield. So you can have like Jace the Mind Sculptor and Jace Beleren at the same time, which you couldn't do before. So there's not a ton of value from this Liliana Ultimate, but I don't mind getting rid of Eldrazi. Whoa! That has to be a misclick, right? Would you really keep the Eldrazi Temple over 2 colored lands? That seems like a stretch. Man, this is the long, slow way to do it, but we're getting there. And our opponent scoops it up. Yeah, same exact was the wrong way of putting that. So you can't have the same Planeswalker. You can't have 2 Nahiri the Harbingers. That's still against the rules. But you can have Jace Beleren, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Jace the Living Guild Pack, Jace Unraveler of Secrets, or Gideon Champion, Gideon of the Trials, Gideon Ally of Zendikar, Gideon Jura. You can have all those on the battlefield at the same time. So that's the biggest change, which means something like Gideon Tribal gets way, way better. Or if you want to play 20 Jaces in your deck, that deck becomes a lot better because instead of just being dead draws, you can actually play other versions of the same Planeswalker. As far as Commander, I don't think that it will affect that. We haven't heard anything that would suggest that it would affect that. Yeah, so, I mean, they could change the rule again in the future. Interestingly, I think the Scarab God is just spiking because it's showing up in a lot of decks and actually performing pretty well. So I think it's just naturally people are realizing how good it actually is in, like, blue-black control shells. It's that guy! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. What's up, Quantum? So Marrow said, someone mentioned the flavor thing. Marrow said if it was up to him, he would you could have any number of legends on the battlefield. He doesn't think that that should even play into it. He would be fine with you having all 4 copies of Thalia Heretic Cathar in the battlefield. He thinks that if he had his way, that's how he would run the legend rule. That legendary should just purely be a flavor thing, and it should have absolutely zero impact on the gameplay. It would play just like any other card. So I thought that was an interesting take. Yeah, Captain Sisay can tutor for planeswalkers. Oh man, we got a sideboard. Also, like, Thalia's Lancers can tutor for planeswalkers. Mirror Gallery lets you play more planeswalkers. So there is some sweet things that happen because of the change. Maybe Balos? Is this a okay Baloth matchup? Oh boy, time running out. Oh dear, that's not how I wanted to sort. Oh boy. And we'll go 1 Baloth. Try it like that. We started a bit late on the sideboarding plan. That would make sense if powerful abilities weren't locked behind legendary. Oh boy, man. Our starting hands have been moderate to poor. Opponent's mulligan again. I guess we just keep playing the mulligan game. Alright, we'll keep this. Scry for land, please. If we get Eternal Witness, Abrupt Decay. Abrupt Decay is a good card. I think we need lands more than Abrupt Decays, though. So, Abrupt Decay to the bottom. I don't believe the whole legendary thing should be represented by a unique keyword or something like that instead of a specific card type. I don't know. I just saw he literally just said something to this effect on his blog this week that he wouldn't have an impact gameplay. Flicker Wisp, paths. Well, we're just going to take Dark Confidant for now. Pass the turn. Flicker Wisp is annoying against our Utopia Sprawl, unfortunately. Opponent plays a Swamp and passes. Kitchen Fangs. Well, Wooded Foothills, oh man. This is either going to be good or horrible. Get a Forest. Utopia Sprawl Forest on Greed. So we either need our opponent not to draw a land or we need to draw land. Because we need to Eternal Witness back a land. Ooh, Dark Confidant. Okay. Death Cloud. Well, now our opponent gets to start drawing cards. Well, that's Eternal Witness. Get back Wooded Foothills. Now we're just trying to set up for this Death Cloud at some point. Play Wooded Foothills, pass the turn. Well, we didn't get the land, but that works. Our opponent didn't get the land to flicker our Utopia Sprawl. Gets a Thalia. And now we're working towards a Damnation at some point, which should be good. Also Ob Nixilis, which could be insane. Opponent. Well, if they want to path Eternal Witness, I'm very down. That would be wonderful. Tine Hollow Sculler. Well, our opponent has to take Damnation and hope that we don't draw land, or else we just... I think we win if we draw land here. With Death Cloud. It would be so good. Wow. The stream is 140? You should be able to change the settings. It looks right on my end. I'm not seeing any drop frames or anything. So try the gear icon, turning up the settings a bit. Oh, come on, land. Come on, land. Land for Death Cloud. Yes! Oh, boy. Sorry, opponent. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not really sorry. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, this is so good. Get an Overgrown Tomb. Untapped. Get an Overgrown Tomb. We could have Nixilis. That would also be good, but I think Death Cloud is just game winning. Let's get in with Eternal Witness. We do go empty-handed, and we don't have a threat on the battlefield. Oh, what's the play? So we'll have... 3 mana, our opponent will have 0 mana. And we'll just have to... We'll also have the Damnation left over. We'll discard Ob Nixilis and Kitchen Finks. The problem with Ob Nixilis is if they draw a removal spell or like another discard spell, then we just lose. I'm just going to Cloud. I think this is the correct play. I think it's too risky to leave it in hand. Also, we know Thalia comes down next turn or can come down next turn. So I think just clouding X2, I think this just wins us the game. It should win us the game. So we lose Ob Nixilis, we lose Kitchen Finks, we lose Eternal Witness, we get back Damnation, we lose 2 lands. Yeah, I think all things considered, that's got to be the right play. Chrono Lance, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Definitely keeping Utopia Sprawl land. And one of our Overgrown Tombs. Alright, now we just got to draw like a Liliana or something to close out this game. Ooh, opponent with the land off the top. Alright, well, Abrupt Decay kills our opponent's next thing if they keep drawing lands. Opponents, yeah, they're down to 3 cards, or were down to 3 cards. And passes. Well, we don't mind drawing lands. Man, Grave Titan would be insane. Yeah, let's just kill it. That's the way our opponent can get around the mana situation. Yeah, we can... Well, yeah, we can now because Verdant Catacomb. So we would be... You're right, we couldn't have before. Ooh, opponent. Jeez. Okay. Land. Seasons Past is a second away, but good lord, if we go land Damnation Seasons Past... Geardox, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Really? Oh my goodness. Wow. Land. Now we're actually... Now this position is actually a little bit sketchy. If we don't draw anything. If they have like Flicker Wisp or something. Mirran Crusader. Well, we just need a land. Is not a land. Get a swamp. Play Liliana. Tick down Liliana. Oh, I can't believe they drew all those lands in a row. Alright, pass the turn. Oh, hopefully this is okay. There was clicking? I don't know what clicking is. Opponent plays a land. Kills Liliana. Oh, come on, lands. Come on, lands. There's a land. So we got a Damnation this Mirran Crusader. Play Ghost Quarter. Now we're 1 land away from the Seasons Past of all Season Passes. It would be so good. Mouse clicking is kind of loud today. Well, Slaughter Pack's not bad. Huh. I'll have to look at the sound. I don't know why mouse clicking would be loud. That's odd. More Thalias. Now we're further away from Seasons Past. So I guess we just kill Thalia. Why our opponent can't Restoration Angel or anything. Pay for Slaughter Pack. Land? Ooh, Baloth is not bad either. That's so weird. I don't know why you'd be hearing clicking. That's very odd. Ooh, Tide Hollow. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have the same headset, but it's a new version of the same headset. So I guess that could be it as well. Play Baloth. Oh, now we need a removal spell to get back our Seasons Past. We are up to 12. Pass the turn. Well, you gotta click. Huh. That's so odd. I don't know why we'd be hearing clicking when we don't normally hear clicking. I even intentionally moved my mechanical keyboard away from this computer, the one I stream on. Phone has a Ghost Quarter. Yeah, I don't think there's any real reason to play the land here. Oh, come on, Abrupt Decay. Or Liliana. Alright, opponent, Ghost Quarters. We get our last basic. We still have the mana. I don't know if we have lands left to get. Overgrown Tomb. Overgrown Tomb. Overgrown Tomb. I think we should have one Overgrown Tomb left. I think. 1, 2, alright. Play Misty. Pass the turn. Hey, thank you, Strix A. Oh, we need to draw. We need to draw anything. I'm not even picky. Just a removal spell's insane. Get our last Overgrown Tomb. Well, I guess if we're going to draw land, Treetop Village is one of the better ones. At least it can block a Tide Hollow, potentially. Ether Vial. Alright. Oh, man, this is close. This is going to be super close. Opponent gets in. Thoughtseize. I don't think we want to cast Thoughtseize. Well, actually, we probably... If they had Resto, they would have played it last turn. We go to 3. Oh, boy. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, it's either Path or Land, or they could have been holding Ether Vial last turn and drew... Restoration Angel would kill us no matter what, basically. Do we do it? Oh, we're not scooping. We're definitely in the game. Is 2 life worth hitting a land? They're already down 2 paths. Yeah, path does blow us out. We're gonna do it. It's probably a land. Path, please? Yo! Oh, yes, thank God. Whoo! Ha! Alright. Whew. Pass the turn. Now we're back to being alive. At 3. They also have a lot of Ghost Quarters, which are bad. Oh, man, we just need the Seasons Pass from under this Tide Hollow Sculler. Shambling Vent. Oh! Oh, my goodness! Oh, good God! Oh, thank you, opponent. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that just happened. Okay. Thank you. Play Twilight Mire. Well, the time has come. We've been waiting to play this card for a long time. Yeah, actually, tap Treetop Village. Seasons passed. I think we're going to get some value here. So let's see. For 0 mana, we will take a Swamp. For 1 mana, we will take Utopia Sprawl. For 2 mana, we'll take Abrupt Decay. For 3 mana, we will take Eternal Witness. For 4 mana, we take Damnation. For 5 mana, we take Obnixilis. Seems reasonable. That was a good turn. Good turn. Good turn. Alright, so we'll just put this on, I guess, black. Well, we can Eternal Witness back. We can Eternal Witness back the Pact if we want to. And the Pact doesn't kill Shambling Vent anyway. Whew! That was a good Seasons Past. I can't believe our opponent let us do that, but thank you. Shambling Vent, sure. Goes attacking. So we'll just Ghost Quarter. We can always draw back into our Seasons Past eventually anyway. Opponent passes. Treetop Village. So we're just gonna... We're gonna play it safe. Eternal Witness. Get back our Slaughter Pact. Play Treetop Village. Abrupt Decay, Ether Vial. Ooh, they have something? Arbiter, alright. And pass the turn. Yeah, we have Dark Petition too. We could definitely draw our Dark Petition, and then we just really go to town. This deck is sweet. 100% need 12 Chad people again once we have the new Planeswalker rule. 12 Chad people. I'm so confused. We're basically death clouding people. Death clouding, seasons fasting, grinding for value. We can't really death cloud here because we're too low on life. We'd kill ourselves, which is a concern. Opponent has Flicker Wisp. You want to get our Eternal Witness out of the way so you can attack? You know you got to get in that 2 damage. We will block. Do it. Do it. The 2 damage is so important. Aw, alright. That's fair. Opponent passes. We do have to kill Flicker Wisp. Oh. Black, black. Green, green. Alright. Obnixilis. Kill Flicker Wisp. Liliana the Veil. Oh, yes. Sacrifice your Arbiter. Play the Swamp. I think we're in good shape now. I think we got there. Hey, what's up, Deltora? We lost round 1 to Abzan, basically. Yeah, opponent. Alright. So this was a Deathcloud deck that 5-0'd that I modified to make Seasons Past work in. Alright, opponent takes our... Ooh, man. Planeswalkers everywhere. So let's tick up Obnixilis. Tick up Liliana. How do we lose from here? One, two, three, four. $5 from I Have That Guy 5111. Seth, big fan of your content, first time sub. Anyway, thanks for all the great work. Well, thank you so much for the donation. It's That Guy 5111. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for the sub as well. Yeah, we could lose to Collective Brutality now that we went to 2, if that's an actual thing that they have. I kind of want to just Damnation and double Treetop Village attack. I think that's what we're going to do. Damnation. I think this is fine. We have a Slaughter Pact if our opponent draws a creature. So play Ghost Quarter. Add a bunch of green mana. Selfcon, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Fire up Treetop. Fire up Treetop. And this puts us on a 2-turn clock with Slaughter Pact or Obnixilis or Liliana. I guess a million of ways to kill a blocker. So unless our opponent draws Collective Brutality, this should just do it. Whew. Yeah, Slaughter Pact. Oh, there's Eldrazi Temple. Usually I'm super scared of this card. At the moment, I'm not. And we got the GGs. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Sweet. Are you going to play an updated doubling season Super Friends deck with Samit and new Jace? Am I smoking on stream? So maybe. So I used to smoke a lot, and I've switched over to vaping for the sake of my health because I think it's a better thing to do. But vaping doesn't actually work very well with streaming because vaping is really noisy. So occasionally I do smoke while I'm streaming just because I can't vape. But I've mostly replaced smoking with vaping. I wish I just didn't do anything. It's just, man, it's a long held habit that's relatively hard to break. All right, let's what a hipster. Why am I a hipster? Yeah, vaping is just too loud for stream, unfortunately. It is very noticeable. I accidentally vaped during one of our Commander review videos because I didn't think it would pick up, and it was definitely very noticeable. I'm sorry. It's not something I talk about normally. It's kind of I don't know, dirty little secret, I guess. But yeah, I was asked directly, so I figured I might as well address it. Opponent leads on Windswept Heath. So this hand is a little Liliana heavy, but it seems reasonable. Pass the turn. Our opponent's 3-0. Uh-oh. I like Approach the Second Sons being a tier 1 deck. I think that it's a really cool card to have as a tier 1 deck. Breeding Pool for our opponent, and a Thalia. So this is probably like Bant Company, something along those lines. Let's get an Overgrown Tomb tapped. Play... Well, we can't do anything this turn. Man, this hand is going to be good in the long game, though, hopefully. Play Wooded Foothills, pass the turn. It's not Boggles. I'm very happy that it's not Boggles. What's up, Marowak City? How goes it tonight? So, what if L's go? What do you think of the Untodake the Cloudkeep hype price? I think it's not as good as it actually could be. I think it's like cool and fun, but I'm not sure it's actually like a good card. I definitely am interested in trying it with the new Legend rule. The new Legend rule definitely makes it, or the new Planeswalker rule definitely makes it better. But how good it actually is, I'm not 100% sure. Let's just pass and Abrupt Decay Thalia and start playing Liliana's. Gregory 1203, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I don't think anyone's going to be at HasCon. So kill Thalia. Ammon Eternal and Solemnity. It's a cool idea. I guess it's better now than normal because... Ooh. Well, what do we do? I'm a little worried about our opponent having Collected Company next turn. We can just... Let's just Liliana. Liliana's just the safest play here, I think. Play the land. Enters tapped. Yup. I guess we could have played it after. That was a slight mistake, but it doesn't really change anything. We were going to use it anyway. Get rid of the Thalia. Pass the turn. I am a bit surprised that there hasn't been any Iconic Masters leaks yet. I definitely thought that there would be by now. Opponent passes. Ooh, boy. That's a Death Cloud. Hmm. I think we're going to discard Death Cloud for now. So let's play the Swamp. Collective Brutality, 2 modes. Duress, kill Noble Hierarch. Duress our opponent, kill Noble Hierarch. Discard the Death Cloud. Mostly just worried about Collected Company being in our opponent's hand. Ooh, opponent pass. Okay. I guess that's fine. Well, let's see if there's a... Oh, 2 companies. Ay. Well, take Collected Company. They're going to discard a Reflector Mage if we tick up. Yeah, it does feel like people are way more focused on Ixalan than they are on Iconic Masters at the moment. What do we do here? Season's Path Death Cloud Narfa is actually pretty sweet. We could play the other Lily. The question is, do we tick up this Lily? What's up, Tracy King? Yeah, the new Stasis art is pretty awesome. They have Destiny in Gideon Tribal. I hadn't really thought about that, but it could work, it seems like. Yeah, Ixalan is pretty spicy. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll take up. Discard Liliana. I'm still worried about this Collected Company. Like, that's the card I'm worried about here. But I guess they Collected Company and we can Dark Petition for Damnation or something. We can also just Primal Command. Let's see what we draw. Ghost Quarter. Yeah, I think we just... Well... Huh. So Seasons Pass gets us back a bunch of stuff. Dark Petition. We're playing against some sort of Bant deck. Undercover Hippo, 5 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, we know our opponent has a Coco in hand. Yeah, there's new art for some sweet new promos on Magic Online. Not in paper yet, though. And you know what? We haven't Grave Titaned yet. I think we just do that. Let's just Grave Titan. So put a non-creature permanent on top of its opponent's library. Search for a creature card. Put it in your hand. Yeah, that sounds fine. So put your breeding pool on top of your library. Opponent probably should have waited and Coco'd after, because now they're going to draw the land next turn. They could have shuffled it away if they waited. Champion of the Parish and Xanted Necromancer. Okay. So what do we take? We can take Eternal Witness to get back removal. We can take Grave Titan, although our opponent will bounce it. Yeah, Necromancer is spicy. We're playing the same deck. Our opponent's playing a different deck. We won the last round. Huh. Well, we know they have a Reflector Mage in hand is one way. I guess we also just Damnation at some point if we want to. So... yeah, we'll just take Grave Titan, I guess. Tick down Liliana. Gonna die anyway. Opponent loses champion. Gets a zombie. Play goes quarter. Pass the turn. Alright. Can you beat a Grave Titan? Also, can you beat Dark Petition for something? Yeah, this Necromancer makes it a little awkward, but we can. Opponent has Thalia. And a land. So our last card is Reflector Mage. Opponent gets in. Well, I think we definitely just slam Grave Titan here and then go from there. So slam Grave Titan. Make some blockers. I'm sure our opponent's going to Reflector Mage it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. We don't have enough mana, actually, to Dark Petition for Damnation this turn. So there's Reflector Mage. See if our opponent keeps attacking. Hey, congrats, 595. Ooh, opponent does. So we will kill Necromancer. Actually, no. Oh, boy. I guess if we draw a land, we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, block, block. Take 2. So if we draw a land, we can Dark Petition for Damnation. Down to 9. We shouldn't be dead yet. All right, let's see what we draw. Maelstrom Pulse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we only have 4 left over. Yeah, but this Thalia is taxing us is the problem. Yeah, the Thalia is the issue. I think we still Dark Petition. Dark Petition for what? I mean, Seasons Past is game ending if we live to it. The safest play is to take Slaughter Pact and then just Maelstrom Pulse. If something goes wrong, Slaughter Pact and then plan on winning with Grave Titan. If we take Damnation, we take a big hit this turn and something like Spell Queller would beat us. I'm almost liking the targeted removal. Well, we should survive here no matter what. Yeah, we can cast Pulse here. Oh, this is actually a really tricky turn. So if we just Pulse, play Grave Titan, opponent's got 1 card in hand. Yeah, we could take like Murderous Cut or Slaughter Pact. Do we need Damnation? How does this go wrong? We don't take Damnation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we just take... Take Slaughter Pact. Actually, no. Well... Yeah, let's take Slaughter Pact. And then Maelstrom Pulse Thalia. Pass the turn. And now next turn we have Grave Titan leave up Slaughter Pact. And that hopefully is just enough to win. Opponent. Mayor of Avbruck. Oh, goodness. And Thalia's lieutenant. Okay. Sure. So we're taking a big hit here. Ooh, this is going to be close. Down to 3. So we run out our Grave Titan. Play a forest, pass the turn. See what our opponent has. Champion. Alright, Champion doesn't just beat us. Opponent passes. Thoughtseize is not a good draw. Oh man, are we in danger of losing? Well, I think we have to attack. If we don't attack, this flips. Oh. We are doing some sweet things with Deathcloud, but things are looking bad now. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess if we knew our opponent was going to creature, we should have just taken the Damnation in hindsight. That would have been safer. I wasn't expecting Lord. That's kind of the problem. We stay on defense, our opponent attacks. We Slaughter Pact, block. Alright, get in with Grave Titan. Start making zombies. Opponent takes it. Pass the turn. This triggers end step, right? Okay. And this also gets rid of a Lord for the humans. Kay Bailey, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent. Big attack. Alright, so we block, Slaughter Pact. So block. And then Slaughter Pact the Mayor. Tanos, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Now we might be back to the winning. I think we might have actually kind of, well, we'll see. We'll see what our opponent drew. Pay for Pact. Draw land. Get in with Grave Titan. Make some more zombies. Pass the turn. Come on, no Collected Company. All right, no Collected Company. Whoo! I think we're doing it. Maybe. Possibly. All right, Necromancer. Opponent passes. Man, we are drawing all the discards. Well, let's Inquisition since nothing else is happening. Just a land. We don't win by attacking with everything, so just attack with Grave Titan. Oh, this Grave Titan's going. It's going all the way. Opponent blocks with Necromancer. Opponent's definitely running out of turns to draw something, to do something. Nothing in hand. Oh yeah, Grave Titan is a super fine Magic card. Oh dear. They hit a Coco. Oh no. Oh no! Double Thalia's Lieutenant. What a draw for our opponent. Okay. I don't know if this will matter though. We'll have to see. I don't think it does. Opponent passes. Come on. Not a real Magic card. So we attack with everything. Opponent blocks, goes to 1, and we lose. We have 6 attackers. Block, 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 block. Yeah, they go to 1. Well, I guess that means we just keep Grave Tightening. Make some zombies. Opponent. Still on the chump plan. What are they hoping to draw? Play the land, pass the turn. Oh, well, Grave Titan has been good. Opponent. Another Thalia's Lieutenant. I think this does it, though. I think we finally got there. We finally made it wide enough. Opponent passes. Ooh, and Abrupt Decay. Well, that doubly makes sure of it. So, kill Reflector Mage. We know they have a land in hand. Tag with everything. Grave Titan! Just like standard from a few years ago. Opponent blocks, opponent blocks, opponent blocks, opponent dies. Who we got there? Man, remember how our first match and what a rough start it was? And now the deck has been super sweet. Like, after that rough start, we've just kind of been killing it. We absolutely got him. Oh, yeah. This deck is actually super fun. I'm very much enjoying this deck. Yeah, I guess it's been longer than it feels. It's actually been quite a minute since we've had legal Grave Titans. True, true, true. All right, we haven't done any breaks yet, so while we're sideboarding, quick 30-second break. Be right back for Game 2, Match 4? Match 4, I think, against humans. 30 seconds. Alright, and we're back, which means we have to sideboard. I was waiting for y'all to do some sideboarding. I think Hostage Taker Panharmonicon sounds pretty fun. It would have been busted if it wasn't errated. This might be a Knight of Souls Betrayal matchup. The Lords do make it annoying, but if we get it down early enough, it's kind of a hard lock. So maybe we go Knight of Souls Betrayals, Damnations. I don't know about Primal Command. It actually doesn't seem that good in this matchup. What else do we go down? Maybe Thoughtseizes on the draw? The other one would be possibly Baloth, just to have a big body and gain life. I don't know if that matters, though. It might just be like this. Oh yeah, the errata definitely had to be made. It was definitely a mistake on Wizard's part. Maybe we go down one Liliana the Veil for a Baloth, something like that. This might work-ish, perhaps. I haven't really played Cockatrice, so I don't really have a strong opinion. Hey, are you guys ever considered fake commanders for Commander Clash? My commander is Silver Queen, but I'm a Super Friends deck. I have both Mana Slivers and Dormant Sliver. When the creature enters the battlefield, draw a card. It's called Slivers. That would be kind of fun. I haven't really considered that. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's the Knight of Souls Betrayal. Sure. This might be the nuts. Razor Verge. And then Elmlist of Hierarchs. So, Forest, Utopia Sprawl on black. So we have Abrupt Decay for next turn into Knight of Souls Betrayal. That might be enough. Champion. Ooh, champion. That's a bit annoying. Opponent passes. So let's just play a tap land. Pass the turn. Yeah, pass the turn. Opponent finds a land, cracks it. Also going to be close. We also have the possibility of Dark Petitioning for Damnation at some point. Oh yeah, we're 2-1 now, you're right. Thank you. Oh, Evison's Pilgrim. Okay. Pumps the Champions. So we're not going to be able to kill this champion, unfortunately. If they have Avacyn's Pilgrim, or Avacyn, whatever, Thalia's Lieutenant, Thalia's Lancers. Meddling Mage. Well, let's see what they name. Whoa! Okay. That's Abrupt Decay. Ouch. I was not expecting Abrupt Decay to be the name. I was expecting Damnation type cards. Huh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. What are the odds of that? Well, that's Knight of Souls Betrayal. Which is good, but not game-winning here, with Abrupt Decay being named. I think... Jeez. Kemble? Yeah, I think we're dead now unless we peel Damnation. That was quite the naming. Wow. Not Damnation, and that does it. Well, fair enough. Huh. Our opponent, I'm sure they did see Abrupt Decay. I think they did see Abrupt Decay. It just seems, like a surprisingly low impact card to name when you know they're, I mean, I would assume that they would assume Damnations and so forth, especially after sideboarding. Well, that was something. I think we run it back. Well, I thought they were going to name something like Damnation with the Meddling Mage, so I thought we might have to... kill the Meddling Mage. I don't think that's a sign that they're ghosting. I mean, Abrupt Decay is a reasonable card to name there. It's not that like they name something absurdly ridiculous. This is a bit unfortunate mana-wise. We can't cast Utopia Sprawl. So we're looking at turn 2 Inquisition. Turn 3 Liliana or something. Do we keep this? Oh, I wish we just had a forest. Choke Control for Against the Odds Pull. That could be a fun one. I mean, this is super close. We can't Sprawl because this only enchants a forest, and we don't have a forest to enchant, which is the problem. But it has decent cards for the matchup. Does it get better than this? We don't have Fatal Pushes. What would we be hoping to mulligan into? We have so many expensive things. I think we're going to try it. I think it's close enough that we keep it. It's really close. It's borderline. If we could play this Utopia Sprawl, it would be a slam dunk keep, but it's right on the edge. So let's Treetop Village. We're mostly hoping our opponent doesn't have a Mana Dork on one. Horizon Canopy. And Mana Dork. Or that we draw like Abrupt Decay. Murderous Cut. Well, play Twilight Mire, add black mana. Inquisition our opponent. Ooh. Alright. So I think we just take Meddling Mage and then start killing Hierarchs with Liliana. Actually, They can't cast. They can cast Meddling Mage. Yeah, we take Meddling Mage. They'll probably name Liliana if we don't. Knowing them. Pass the turn. Township for our opponent. And Hierarch. And passes. Ooh, there's a forest too. So play forest. Utopia Sprawl, forest. On black. And then just Liliana. Liliana's going to be super good. We have the right Liliana for this situation. Kill a Hierarch. Ooh, opponent passed their Hierarch. Wow. Alright. Maybe they drew like a collected company or something? What would they have drawn to want to path their own Hierarch? Yeah, this only enchants forest, unfortunately. Some of the other ones, like Fertile Ground, hit any land, but this one does not. Opponent? Is this the Naked Reflector Mage just to have a creature? That's pretty painful. Alright, Thalia's Lieutenant. And our opponent scoops it up! Well, the kids are eating. After a brutal round one, we have just cruised to 3 wins in a row. So that locks in a treasure chest. A treasure chest locked with a round to go. Yeah. The deck has been pretty good. Pretty good. So the hand worked out, too. I think our opponent punted, and it was the shame scoop. I think they thought they could... Well, I don't know, actually. The kids are eating tonight. Not only are the kids eating tonight, we might be able to wrap up with a game of Momir. We haven't played Momir in like a million years because of vacation and then some super slow decks and long streams. So I think we might even get to do that. I think we have like the ultimate stream. A sweet, cool deck. A treasure chest, at least. Momir. Kids are full. It's a perfect Thursday night in the Magic world. Does it get any better than this, boys and girls? I was tempted by X-Mage. So, I'm in a unique position because I do so much stuff on Magic Online, and I'm super lucky that I can borrow cards on Magic Online. There were times where I did use those type of programs. I don't think it was actually X-Mage. I think it was... What was a really old one? I don't remember. But there were times when I have used those programs. And my impression of them was that they could be fun for testing with friends. But I had lots of problems with the opponents was the main issue that I had. Like, people that didn't know the rules engine wasn't very good, people scooping for no reasons, etc. Oh, it's a gifts deck. Unburial Rites, Collective Brutality, Jace. Well, I think we gotta do Jace. This is a pretty scary hand, actually. Take Jace, pass the turn. I think we can beat this deck, though. Yeah, it might have been. I think it might have been MTG Workstation. That sounds right. It was a long time ago, like 10 years ago. Goblin Master 9997 months in a row. A while back, you said you like King of the Hill. Any episode you liked? I liked when Bombies learns to fight from the in the women's self-defense program. That is a good one, Goblin Master. And thank you so much for your subscription. I haven't watched King of the Hill in a while, but I actually do really like that show. It's different than most animated shows, but the really slow pace, I don't know. I do think it's funny. I mean, of course, I'm pretty sure the best animated show happening right now is definitely Rick and Morty. Also Archer. Those are my top 2 at the moment as far as animated shows. I don't like BoJack Horseman. Apparently I'm supposed to like that show, but I can't get into BoJack Horseman for some reason. What's up, Fiddle Drum? Well, we got nothing going on now. Play Treetop Village. Pass the turn. If our opponent gets to reanimate this Iona, things are grim. We do have a lot of graveyard hate in the sideboard, though. Opponent, Marsh Flats. Can we somehow beat Iona? Here comes the Lingering Souls. Opponent passes. Overgrown Tomb tapped. Pass the turn. Death Cloud before our opponent Ionas would do it. After our opponent Ionas, things get super sketchy. I've never really watched much anime. Never really got into anime. Play chess? You probably don't want to play chess with me. Opponent gets in. I think that Rick and Morty is actually really well written. That's why I like it. That's the part of it that appeals to me. I think for an animated show, I think it is. I don't feel it doesn't feel like I don't know. What's a show that's just maybe edgy's the word, but just abstract and crazy with no purpose. I don't really get that sense from Rick and Morty. So how do we do this? We can Maelstrom Pulse. Next turn our opponent will flashback Lingering Souls, which lets us Primal Command a land and tutor up Eternal Witness. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's Maelstrom Pulse the spirits. 595 for 11 months in a row. We did win game 3, 595. Thank you so much for the resub. Yeah, it went pretty well. Our opponent ended up scooping early because we had a Liliana and just kind of crushed him. Cloud is in the name because of Death Cloud. We're Seasons Past in Death Cloud. I guess we could also just try to tutor up Death Cloud and get rid of our opponent's lands. That would be another possibility. So I assume they flashback Lingering Souls. We're basically just trying to keep them off of the mana necessary to... Alright, there's Lingering Souls. To get back their Iona, or then we're really in trouble. Pickle Rick? Togi! 3 months in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So play Twilight Mire. Alright, I think the safest play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Primal Command. Put a non-creature permanent into its owner's library. Search your library for a creature card. Yeah, so we're going to put Godless Shrine on top of our opponent's deck. And tutor up Eternal Witness. Oh, no Mana Tithe. No Mana Tithe. Come on, one time, no mana. No. Oh, Path. Okay. Again, our opponent probably should have floated mana there, I think. So Godless Shrine goes on top. We tutor out Eternal Witness. Pass the turn. Oh, this Iona. This Iona is going to be a problem. And we just don't have a way of dealing with it. So opponent draws a land again. What do you think about Champion of the Parish in Allies? It can be worth it in Allies. Especially if most of your allies are humans. Then I think it can be very good. Yeah, I think it's fine as a 1-drop. Even though it's not an ally itself. How do we get out of this? Yes, a choke deck seems like a sweet one for Against the Odds. Any thoughts on a vintage series with Island Swamp, similar to Goat Magic or this or that? It could be sweet. I'm not sure if Island Swamp is in the video content wants to do video content right now. All right, how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? Oh, boy. Well, I think we got a Dark Petition. And see if there's any answers. So, Dark Petition. I think we just... How do we beat that card? I guess Ob Nixilis on the battlefield would do it. Our opponent's definitely going to name black. We don't have any exiling graveyard effects in the main deck. So we might just have to... We do have Ooze in the sideboard, and also Ravenous Trap. So we have lots of good sideboard cards, or several good sideboard cards. Inquisition. Yeah, maybe we should have done something different last turn. Take Snapcaster. Alright, so basically, I think if our opponent whiffs on a land this turn, we should win. I hope. At least we deal with the Iona problem. But we still have to beat the Spirit problem. Opponent gets in. Did they draw land? Down to 9. Lingering Souls. Passes. We draw Abrupt Decay. So we Deathcloud X3. Maybe we gotta wait one more turn. Oh, it's so risky. So, what do we do? What do we do? Yeah, we can Eternal Pulse. We still lose to a land. I guess we Eternal Pulse and then try to Deathcloud next turn. Or we could Seasons Past. We Seasons Past. We drop to 3. We play the land. 1, 2, 3. And then if we draw land, we can Primal Command plus Maelstrom Pulse next turn. Or we can Dark Petition for something. Yeah, maybe we should have shuffled instead of searching up the Eternal Witness. You're probably correct that that was the right thing to do. The problem with Cloud is our opponent's going to have 2 creatures left over. We Cloud X3. We drop to 6, 5, 4. We kill 1. Well, I guess that works. Alright, I think we do have to Cloud. I've come around. We'll just Cloud X3. I think this actually does work because of Abrupt Decay in hand and Eternal Witness. Hopefully our opponent didn't draw a counter. So, Deathcloud. Actually, no, we got to discard our Abrupt Decay. Well, we'll see. I don't know if this works or not, actually. We have to discard our stuff, so we're going to have to find an out to the spirits is the problem. So we need, like, Collective Brutality, something along those lines. Sack some lands. Yeah, it's a really rough position. This makes sure that we're not in danger of losing to Iona, which is pretty much unbeatable, but it puts us in a position where we have only a couple turns to draw answers to the spirits. Pass the turn. We could have Maelstrom Pulse, but then if we Maelstrom Pulse, we're dead to our opponent drawing a land. Ooh, opponent drew a tap land. Opponent hits us. Well, let's see what we draw. Yeah, I think we probably could have played that somewhat better. Just kidding. We played it perfectly, because we're really good at Magic. That had to be the single best draw in our entire deck. If you want to kill Lingering Souls tokens, Liliana's a good way of doing it. Alright, more Souls tokens. Can we win this race? We dropped to 3. Oh, I think we still need to draw something. Treetop Village is not something. Kill a spirit. Attack with Treetop Village. Oh, we still have to draw a removal spell. Treetop Village, pass the turn. Opponent finds an island. They also have this Creeping Tar Pit getting close. Zyron! 5 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Says, I built a black-blue Wizards deck based on your blue-green one you played the other day. Want to know your thoughts? Ooh, well, let me take a look. Well, this isn't efficient, but... Man, we did all this to not be dead to a land, and now we're back to being dead to a land. Oh, boy. Oh. We're at 1 life, so we can't do anything other than kill all of our opponent's stuff, or we just lose. Serum Visions. So we really need, like, Abrupt Decay. Abrupt Decay is the draw that we need. Sledsolin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Runner, Liliana. I'm sure our opponent left a land on top, which means this is the end. Well, we might as well run out Liliana. Proximino, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. We needed, not Abrupt Decay. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. We needed, Murderous Cut was the card we needed. They had to leave a land on top. I don't think it's possible that they left a non-land on top. Yeah, I feel like I butchered something along here. I feel like this could have played these a couple of turns there better. Opponent discards a Gifts Ungiven. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. We gotta just be dead here to this Creeping Tar Pit of all things. Yep. Alright, fair enough. I don't know if Witness Pulse would have saved us. We still would have lost a Creeping Tar Pit. And I don't even know if we could have... I think the very first turn we could have done that. We would have... Well, I'd have to go back and look at the math. The problem is we're going to take a huge hit from the spirits, and the math was pretty sketchy on that, so... I don't think the reviving Ewit plan. I think the problem was before that. I think that the problem came before that. Yeah, like Primal Command shuffling might have been the mistake. There might have been a spot after that where it might have been correct just to... Seasons Past back everything from our graveyard and hope our opponent whiffs on a land for a turn. Those are the two things that stand out in my mind as where things probably went wrong. I don't know about going X2 on... I don't know about going X2 on Deathcloud. That would have had our opponent killing us much quicker with Creeping Tar Pit. Like, I think there's value in putting them as low on lands as possible and hoping they don't draw out of it. But it's possible that going X2 would have been right. How do you feel about non-MTGO clients for players on a budget? Actually, first off, the Blue-Black Wizards deck looks pretty sweet. I like the additions. It seems like having the Fatal Pushes will go a long way towards fixing a lot of the deck's problems. The discard seems good. I think that some of the Black Wizards are sweet. Asylum Visitor I'm still on the fence about, but I think Dreamstealer can be a pretty sweet wizard options. So, yeah, I think this would be way better than the deck we played on Tuesday. What mythics are you going in on after rotation? I think the gods are going to be very good after rotation. Those are, I guess, my first one. All right, let's bring in Scavenging Ooze for sure. Bring in... Oh, man, we're low on time. Maybe Ravenous Trap, Knight of Souls Betrayal? Oh, boy. Really low on time. We should have been doing this a long time ago. Go down Inquisitions. We'll go one Knight of Souls Betrayal. Go down one Liliana of the Veil. Actually, we probably shouldn't do that. Actually, go down... Maybe it's just Abrupt Decays are bad here. Alright, we're going to try it like that. We definitely waited way too long to sideboard. But I think this is fairly somewhat reasonable. Yeah, I think the gods... Yeah, the Hour of Devastation gods are going to get a lot better. Okay. This hand's fine. It's not overly exciting, but we got the Gotcha Ravenous Trap. And if we draw lands, we get to Eternal Witness and Garruk. There's the Tar Pit. Well, Seasons Past is a minute away from being good. Pass the turn. Another Tar Pit. Come on, land. Well, this is kind of a land. Verdant Catacombs. Get Overgrown Tomb. Untapped. We would have rather just drawn a normal land, but... Utopia Sprawl. On black. Pass the turn. I would love to add more songs and different songs to the playlist Logic played. The problem is all the music has to be safe for both Twitch and YouTube, which makes it almost impossible to find music that fits those categories. So I think we just Eternal Witness back a land. Play the land, crack it. Get a swamp, and Thoughtseize. Alright, opponent has a counter. Well, pass the turn. Ravenous Trap is kind of sketchy graveyard hate against this deck. 3 cards going to the graveyard is definitely not guaranteed. Opponent gets a Godless Shrine. And... Swamp. Ooh, huh? Wow. Okay. That's surprising. Well, I guess we play Garruk. That is so strange. Why in the world would they bring that in? MJ Growings, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. What are they transforming into, though, is the question. Untap, untap. Play a forest. I guess we just beat down? Try to kill our opponent? Probably better than leaving up Ravenous Trap here. Leyline of the Void is so strange because Seasons Past is our addition to the deck. No one... Did they see Seasons Past? Our opponent didn't see Seasons Past, did they? That's the thing. Our opponent's playing Gifts Control. Yeah, I don't think they saw Seasons Past. They did see some graveyard cards, though. That's true. Opponent cracks. Gets a plains. Ooh. Obsidat. That is actually hard for us to kill with this removal package. Gain some life. Yikes. Oh boy. Things are slipping. Slipping away. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. They did see it. Oh, our removal's so bad in this situation. Well, let's... I guess we gotta make beasts? And then Creeping Tar Pit kills our Garruk. Our removal is just not lining up here. A Death Cloud could be... Well, even Death Cloud isn't good here. I think we just gotta pass. We gotta draw our Murderous Cut would be good. Because this Obsidat... Or our opponent gets greedy, and we are able to kill Obsidat. One of those two things needs to happen. Marsh Flats. There's the Tar Pit to kill our Garruk. Oh, yeah. I think one thing I'm realizing with this deck is the removal package probably could be improved. Opponent hits us. Garruk down. Cracks. Watery Grave untapped. And a Jace. Oh boy. Alright. Well, it might end with a 3-2. Let's kill the Jace. Oh, we gotta draw Murderous Cut, like this turn. Overgrown Tomb tapped. Come on! Or... Actually, Grave Titan might... Oh, Utopia Sprawl. That might be the worst draw. Well, Utopia Sprawl. On green. Pass the turn. Yeah, we're just going to lose to Tar Pits. Slaughter Pact only kills non-black creatures, and unfortunately Obsidat and Tar Pits are both black. And Abrupt Decay... non-land, so we can't hit it, and at 3 or less, so our removal is just matching up really poorly with... Yeah, the deck has actually been really sweet. We're going to lose to this stuff because we can't kill it, unfortunately. But it has definitely turned around. Oh! Alright, well... Fire up Treetop Village. Block, block, block. Fivorous, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. And Powell's99, welcome you as well. Big Scoop cheer for you too. Well, block with everything. Oh, they probably just have Goryo's Vengeance, and we're not going to have the mana for Ravenous Trap. We're going to be 1 mana short. Uh-oh. Alright, Fatal Push Treetop Village. What do they have? Push and Path? Oh, alright. Well, opponent just got it all this game. Alright, fair. Yeah, this just hasn't lined up correctly for us. And I think we're just out of outs now. Courser, well, we'll play it, but I don't think it matters. Oh, man. Just kidding. We're kind of alive. We got a Ghost Quarter on top and then a Murderous Cut after that. So we're not just dead. Oh, man, if we drew these a turn earlier. Oh, our removal's just been so bad for this matchup. Do they just have another removal spell? If they Snapcaster, we can Ravenous Trap. Yeah, I mean, there's still another Creeping Tar Pit. That is true. Serum Visions. I think we're not quite just dead yet. This Leyline of the Void is actually really ruining things. If it wasn't for Leyline of the Void, we'd be able to just Seasons Pass back the Murderous Cut. Alright, there's the Tar Pit. Opponent goes attacking. Oh, I guess we're still just going to be dead, aren't we? So we block here because they're still going to get the Obsidat trigger. Yeah, and then we're just dead to Tar Pit. Oh, we just have the wrong removal spells. And this Leyline actually ruined everything. If our opponent didn't have Leyline, Seasons Pass would have probably won us this game. We would have gotten back Ghost Quarter, Murderous Cut, etc. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we end with a 3-2. That was a disappointing one. Our removal was just not the right removal spells for that situation. One of the downsides of playing a deck based around Seasons Past is you end up playing weird cards. So we're playing a weird mixture of cards to make Seasons Pass better, which is why you see like one Slaughter Pact, you see one Murderous Cut, instead of just being like, oh, we'll play 4 Fatal Pushes or whatever. So I think that's part of the challenge of it, is you have a weird mixture for Seasons Pass. But overall, I think the deck was actually super sweet. We lost to Goryo's Vengeance. The round 1 where we lost was just not good Magic. It was just, I mean, bad running, bad luck, etc., whatever you want to call it. But the deck actually did really well through the rest of the game. So I think it's actually really fun. It's pretty competitive. So I'm happy with it overall. It feels like a pretty legit deck. And it plays a lot of really cool, fun cards. So the kids are eating. I mean, not as eating as well as we wanted to, because it would have been nice to go 4-1, but we got the 3-2, which means we got one treasure chest open tonight. So let's crack it open. And sometimes one is all it takes. This could be the one with all the sweetness in it. It's been a while since we've opened a good treasure chest, but maybe tonight's the night where we get a Black Lotus or something. So, alright, here we go. Treasure chest, 1 of 1. Come on, one time, Moto. One time. Something super sweet. Ooh. Oh. I saw foil and I was like, oh, could this be cool? It wasn't. Disrupting Scepter. 3 mana, pay 3, target player discards a card. Play it only as a sorcery. Desert of the Mindful. Desert's a good card. I like Desert. Cycling lands are good. Strength of Arms has some nice Thalia art, but not especially good. Didn't we play against someone playing this in Modern one time, a long time ago? For some reason, I feel like someone played this in Modern against us. So not a great chest. The good news is, it's been a while, but I think it's time. I think it's Momir time. We get to wrap up the stream for tonight with a game of Momir, which is super exciting because it's been a long time. So at the top of the Momir list tonight, we have Silo Murphy, Apes of Wrath, my Dixie Commando Zacho, Spam Dude, Connor the Comrade, Primo, 595-902-413, and Bearman. So, who do we got tonight? Apes of Wrath is number 2. Is Fearless Joe on the Momir list? Are they actually around? Well, if Fearless Joe doesn't speak up or Apes of Wrath, it'll be your night. I haven't seen Fearless Joe say anything. You'll be moving up. If you're lower on the Momir list, you'll be moving up. Alright, Apes of Wrath, send me a challenge. It's Apes of Wrath night for Momir. Oh, I'm sorry, Fearless Joe. Let me pull up the Momir lay. So I'm actually really excited. I miss our games of Momir. We just haven't had it work out recently, but it'll be fun to wrap things up with some Momir tonight. So the Momir lay achieved, and Flingum? Is that Apes of Wrath? Oh, I'm sorry, Fearless Joe. Let me see. Alright, that's Apes of Wrath. Alright, so to wrap things up tonight, it's Momir time. If you've never seen Momir before, it's a really fun random format. Someone asked what you think about budget alternatives to Magic Online. I think Magic Online is better than all of them by a significant margin, but some of them can be good ways of testing with your friends, I think, or something like that. And we'll play first for some Momir. Alright, Connor. Well, we'll see. We'll see what time it is. Probably just one Momir game, but you never know. Alright, so play a Swamp and pass the turn. It's random time. You've discovered so many sweet old cards in Momir that you would never find otherwise. So let's make a 2-drop. First random card of our Momir game. Get rid of this island. And we get Copper Gnomes. 2 mana 1/1 with the art's pretty sweet, I guess. Relatively sweet. Pay for a sack it, can put an artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield. Oh, that's actually a sweet commander card, potentially. Good way to get like a Blightsteel Colossus or something. Not a good Momir card, because deck is all lands, but opponent, 2-drop. Ooh, Eldrazi Mimic. Oh man, this brings back nightmares of Eldrazi Winter. Watch our opponent curve somehow, like Matter Reshaper, Thought Not Seer, Reality Smasher, just at random. That would be the most brutal. Play a Swamp. We'll just pass for now. I guess this actually triggers on any colorless creature. Your Friendly Pineapples for the 2nd month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Forgot that it was Thursday and was watching your videos only to remember you're streaming. Well, better late than never. Thank you so much for the resub, Your Friendly Pineapples. And thank you for watching the videos as well. Opponent with the Grogskull Shieldmate. Enters the battlefield, pumps creatures, so he can't actually block the Mimic. Alright, we'll take 2. Down to 22. Back to making creatures. 4-drop. Come on, something... Celestial Kirin. Whenever you cast a Spirit or Arcane spell, destroy all permanents with the spell's converted mana cost. So one of the things I'm most excited about of Commander 2017 is the ability to play 5-color spirits. I can't wait. I'm so disappointed that we gotta wait till November for Moto, because I really want to play Okagachi 5-color spirits with stuff like Celestial Kirin. There's so many weird, janky spirits across all colors in Locust Swarm. Okay, it's a flyer. Not a good one. Regalic, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. So the reason we didn't play a creature on 2 is... Oh, Brood Warden. If we get some Eldrazi spawns, could be good. So the reason we didn't play a creature on 2 is... we want to get to making 8-drops. 8-drops is the best drop to make in Momir. It's the most consistent and most powerful, which means if you're on the play, you have to skip 2 drops to get to 8 before running out of cards. and then you can just keep making 8 drops over and over again. If you're on the draw, you only got to skip 1. So normally, ooh. All right, so this dies. Oh, kills the Locust Orb too. All right, that was actually a good Noxious Ghoul for us. So I usually skip 1 and 3 and make a 2-drop. Although you can definitely skip 1 and 2 and make a 3-drop if you want to. It's kind of a personal preference. I've been having a wonderful day, Brian Okafor. This deck was pretty good. We had some really bad running in round 1. And then we won 3 in a row. And then, and then lost our final round. So this is the new combo card with Inala. But we don't have any Merfolk to champion, so I think it just dies. Yup. Oh, it would have been so sweet. Yeah, let's just get in with the flyer. I wonder if that deck, the Inala combo deck, will actually be good. Could be. Yeah, I usually make 2s because Mana Dorks are like the best thing you can get. Bob is actually good too. I didn't think of that, but Mana Dorks are just so insane. And I think your chances of getting a Mana Dork is higher at 2 than it is at 3. Ones have a lot of Mana Dorks too, but man, ones are so lacking in impact. You can also just get random I win cards at 2, like Phyrexian Revoker and Azorius Guildmage. I think there's another one too. All right, 7 mana means hope we don't phage. Ooh, Pelakka Wurm. I do like Pelakka Wurm. Opponent got an Ivory Guardians. Pro red. Creatures named Ivory Guardian get +1/+1 as long as you control an opponent controls a non-token red permanent. Okay. Opponent making a 7. Do I think Captain Sisay is going to get banned in Commander? Possibly. I would say it's premature to say that yet. I think that they'll let people play with it for a while, but if it becomes awesome, then I think there's a chance that it could get banned. Yeah, I have never figured out why it says it twice on these cards. It doesn't make much sense to me. Maybe so you notice? I don't know if people were somehow not reading the text and running their creatures into protection stuff. I don't know. Well, we get to make an 8-drop. Did our opponent not make anything? 8-drop. I mean, Captain Sisay's gotten a lot better now that it can tutor Planeswalkers. Arcade Sabbath. Not going to be paying for that upkeep. I think people are just concerned with how good it'll be now that it can tutor Planeswalkers. It definitely does seem absurdly powerful now that it's just tap, get a Planeswalker. Or Legend. I mean, the combo of getting either is really strong. Well, let's get in with Pelakka Wurm. Get in with our Spirit. It's inspired by Against the Odd and made an Avatar of Might deck. Ooh. Avatar of Might. Well, let's see. If your opponent controls at least 4 more creatures than you. Ooh, with Haunted Troll. That is exactly 4 creatures. I like it. Alright, we get to draw a card when our worm dies. Also Manatize. Yes, okay. Lightning Greaves for a bit of protection. That actually looks really fun. I like it. The Crash of Rhinos. No, we did a league with Death Cloud Seasons Past deck. That was actually pretty fun. I really like that deck. I might play that deck some more because it seemed really sweet. But no, we did a league with that. Finished 3-1. Or 3-2 rather. Lost our final round. Abundant Maw, Eldrazi version of Siege Rhino with Emerge. And we will keep attacking. Hit our opponent. Mono Red Storm is coming. So Mono Red Storm is the Mucha Brew deck for this Sunday. So if you're waiting for Mono Red Storm, videos are right around the corner. Also, oh boy, we got to kill our opponent quickly because this thing gets out of hand super fast. Yikes. Also, Budget Magic Modern next week ended up being pretty sweet. I think we're to that point where we're moderning for Budget Magic, unless we find like a sweet Legacy deck or something, but mostly moderning until we get Ixalan cards. Please have haste. No haste. So many keywords, but haste is not one of them. Attack. We can't even attack. Alright, well, I guess we just pass. I think we might just lose to this Hellkite, though. My current suggestions for Bellowing Aegyosaur combo. What's Bellowing Aegyo? Oh, is that the white thing? Is that the... Man, these dinosaur names. I swear to God, Wizards. Just call them all Dinosaur. Bellowing Dinosaur. Or Dino, even. That's even easier. Aegyosaur. Aegyosaur. Jeez. I like the Catcher's Monument idea. That seems pretty fun. Priest of the Waking Sun for some dino tutoring. Seems like it could have potential to be pretty sweet. Yeah, it's so... I don't know how to handle that. I wish things didn't spike as much. Oh, and they prevent the damage. Yeah, I think we're dying. How much is prevented? 5? 9? Yeah, alright. We can't block. We take it. Oh, yeah. I wish there was a way I could give people information early so they could head off price spikes. The problem is, I don't like saying anything early. Oh my god, we win. Hoverguard Sweepers is probably the single best creature. Just like the best creature all around in Momir. It's just sometimes it doesn't save you, but out of all the 8 drops, it is probably just the best. So insanely good. Sweet. Well, we got there with the Hoverguard Sweeper luck. You mentioned that X-Mage is mostly good to play with friends, but the most popular server has a population of over 300 players right now. No, that was just based on my experience that playing with random people on those type of programs, I always had a lot of issues with people not understanding rules or quitting because they didn't like counter spells or discard spells or didn't like something. So my experience with those programs is that I always had more fun if it was like, oh, I'm going to test, why don't we get on and like basically proxy up this set that's not out yet and just try it, see what the decks are like. So that's what I was meaning there. Definitely play with random people during League on Magic Online. But with Magic Online, in a league, there's prizes on the line. Actually, I never play almost never. I guess I do for Commander Clash, but I never just play the casual games on Magic Online because you have some of the same issues where there's no reason to keep playing. So if you don't like your opponent's deck or your deck doesn't run absolutely perfectly, there's no reason, no incentive to not just quit the match and like start another match. And that was my experience with some of those other programs, and it doesn't always happen. You definitely can run into great random players, and it doesn't always happen on Magic Online either. But I think on leagues, I like that there's prizes on the line, which makes people try their hardest and play their best. But I don't know the legality, so I don't want to say there's nothing wrong with it. I don't want to endorse something that's wrong or illegal. I don't know copyright law to that extent to know how that works, but I think there can be, assuming it's legal and that's not an issue, then I think there can definitely be value in it. If your choice is between doing that and not testing at all, then I think the X-Mage or whatever is probably super helpful. But I think if your choice is between playing Magic Online and playing X-Mage, I think you'll get more value for a bunch of reasons out of Magic Online. Also because you get to play against such good players. Like, that's one of the sneaky good benefits of Magic Online is it's fairly common to play against pro-level players, and the skill level is just very high. So it's a great way to really improve at the game just because you are playing against great competition and great players all the time. And I don't think you would get that at X-Mage. Although I definitely know that back in the day, I've heard stories of like PVDDR and Magic League decks, which use X-Mage and stuff, being instrumental in Pro Tour decks back in the mid-2000s and stuff. So there's probably some amount of pro players on there as well. Or at least probably there used to be. I don't know if there still is. Back during some of the darkest days of Magic Online, probably. Natternals, not super exciting. I guess we just start getting in with Night of Glory. Hey, see ya, Bobby. Bobby O. I don't know if we'll have a second game of Momir tonight. There probably won't be, most likely, judging by where we're at currently time-wise. But 11, you're getting close. You're getting close to the top of the list, so you'll be there soon. So what are you looking for in spoiler season? We are officially, Crowd of Cinders, kind of combos with random black 1-drop Bile Urchin. So what are you looking for? It starts off... I haven't played X-Mage or anything in like 10 years, so no, I don't think that is me. So what are you looking for with the rest of spoilers? Pack starts tomorrow. We've already seen like half of the rares or mythics. We get a Kenai Aven. So what do you really want to see? What is missing for you from Ixalan? Pirate Dinosaur Tribal support. More flings, okay. A good burn spell. They mentioned some awesome reprint uncommons, I think. It would be really... Oh, man, could you imagine the hype if we got, like, Lightning Bolt or Counterspell or Remand or something? I think the budget Cavern of Souls is super awesome. For tribal decks. I don't think you play it like Cavern of Souls, obviously, because some decks play just, like... with very few creatures, play Cavern just to force them through counters. But it's going to be great for, like, slivers, for humans, any tribal deck like that. That is just a auto-include staple. Yeah, we need a cheap way to deal with Hazoret. That's one thing I'm really watching for and nervous about. With Grasp rotating, there is an actual concern that Hazoret might be really good. 2 mana black kill spells. So some people are kind of hyped about, what is this thing? Ancient Hydra, 4 mana, 1/5, fading 5, remove a fave counter, deals a damage to a creature or player. Ooh, that's actually kind of good. Some people are hyped for Walk the Plank. I think Walk the Plank probably has a place as a removal spell in Standard, but I don't think that it's a replacement for Grasp. Ancient Hydra is actually just good because it kills our Night of Glory and potentially another creature. One of the things with Momir is that any sort of removal is at a premium because your deck is all lands and there's not very many creatures that kill things. So even somewhat bad removal creatures are usually very good in Momir. So just the fact that you can kind of 2-for-1, there's so much value in that in Momir. So opponent's going to go attacking. We are definitely going to try to kill this thing. Actually, maybe we just block with Knight. Yeah, let's do that. Colin KB, I actually don't know. I know that I think Jay Zoller accidentally deleted the Momir list or something like that. or there was some issue with the Momir list, but I'm actually not 100% sure why the numbers would change on the Momir list. Oh, that makes sense. So the Momir list, yeah. The Momir list, the top, you're in the right ranking no matter what, but the list only shows people who are online, thanks to the genius of Jay Zoller. And number 10, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So you'd be higher on the list if there were not many people in the stream. And if there's a lot of people, you'd be lower. You're not actually lower. In the overall list, you're still, whatever, 30th, let's say. But there might be that the 20 of the people in front of you didn't happen to be on at the time or something. Alright, opponent's going to take advantage of their Hydra, kill our stuff. Yup. We'll play... I don't know why I played a Plains. We played a Plains, though. Discard a Forest. Flood Chaser. Turns lands into an island. 6 counters. Remove a counter. Can't attack unless defending player controls an island. Oh. Well, maybe our opponent will play an island for us. Colin KB, I'm sorry. Yeah, Momir is just... It's mostly if we have time at the end of the stream. Like, we always do a league. Well, almost always do a league, unless it's something special. And then if there's time, we try to sneak in a game of Momir. Sometimes, rarely, 2 games of Momir. Oh, man, I'm super excited. Plans are definitely in the work. Yeah, it takes a while, Zyron. But you're always getting closer. Jack DPD, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. We're actually getting super close. I think sometime in the next month for sure, we're going to have live Commander Clash stream, which is going to be pretty awesome. I'm super, super excited for live Commander Clash stream. Wait, so we put all the counters on this. Yeah, put all the counters on our Thrasher. 3, actually put 1 there. Let's do it like that. Oh, Wormskin Forger. It's like the original Furderous Gear Hulk, except horrible. Go attacking. Make it so the 6/6 can't block. Yeah, it's going to be really fun. Everyone's going to stream on their own channel. So I'll stream here, Tomer will stream on his channel, Jennifer on her channel, Tom on his channel. So you actually have 4 different streams, or you can multi-Twitch it. We'll have it, if you don't know how to do it, we'll have a place where you can go if you want to see all 4 streams at once. So I think it's going to be a really fun special event. And I'm hoping that we can make this like a semi-tradition, like at the end of a Commander Clash season, to do a special live episode, because I think it's a really fun, interesting idea. Yeah, multi-twitching it seems like it could be pretty cool. Yeah, I think it should. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be really fun and different and unique. Yeah, multi-twitch has some clunkiness, but it is something you can do. Or you can just bounce around, or pick your favorite and stay there. So we're going to plan it ahead of time, so I'll definitely give everyone plenty of notice, because we're just waiting to see people's work schedules mostly, so we can plan when we're going to do it. But definitely going to do at least 1 match, and maybe 2 matches if it goes quickly. We might have 1 planned out match, like a normal Commander Clash, and then just do like a 1 free-for-all match where you can play whatever deck you want to. Abundant Mall's all over the place this match. Alright, play the Mountain. Sphinx Sovereign. Maybe we just pass for now. I don't think we can actually win here. Do you think you can make a video about how you build Commander Clash episodes? So, like, how we do, like, the actual videos and stuff, or how we build decks? Oh, my goodness. Os... Osthetho... I'm not going to try to pronounce that, a bad Magic player. I made it, like, 3 letters. I am the full-time content manager at MTG Goldfish. So, I mean, there's some site stuff that I do behind the scenes, but basically, MTG Goldfish and making content and streaming is my full-time job. The kids ate, but only a little bit. They ate 1 treasure chest, and it was not even a good treasure chest. But we did get the 3-1, which was especially encouraging after our round 1 went incredibly poorly. Oh, so we can put our opponent to 1 by making this thing not block? We're so close. Wait, do we just win? Oh, this thing can't attack. Maybe if we draw an island. Wait, so do we even win? This doesn't block. 6, block, block, block. Alright, pass the turn. About to get out of here. Thanks for an interesting stream. Have a good night. Well, Recycle Toad, have a wonderful night. Why don't you add Momir games to the end of the videos? They're still fun to watch. Momir games are usually at the end of the stream replays. They are, or do you mean like the highlight videos? Yeah, maybe the Momir games should go in the highlight videos. We could do a Momir series. Oh, Grazoth. Grazoth is not what our opponent wanted there. Grazoth is so... not ideal. Why would you ever want... What 9-drop? What's the best 9-drop to transmute for? I'm sure there's something sweet you could do with it, but I don't think it's this. Probably be stream highlights for this one, because the stream on Tuesday did not go well, so this one will probably end up getting highlighted. Wintermaster, almost a year, 11 months, so close to the 12-month resubs. Thank you so much for the resub. Definitely appreciate it. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. Alright, let's be sporting, make an 8-drop, but I think we win here. Unless, alright. Attack, attack, attack. Make it so... that thing can't block, and I think that should do it. So this stream will be uploaded tomorrow to the MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube. Usually middle of the morning. So that'll be up. I think Omniscience is 10. Isn't it? 9? 10? Yeah, 10 is what I thought. 3 and 7. 3 blue, 7 generic. Good game, finger dumb. Oh man, I can't remember your Twitch name, but thank you so much for the match. You should make a huge Momir compilation of the extra videos at the end of each month. Ooh, that could be fun. Yeah, I'm sure there's something more we could do with Momir. Yeah, so let's do our reminders. People were asking about the replay. The replay YouTube is where you can find all the old streams, including this stream, probably tomorrow mid-morning. Usually it takes a little while to export, and then I got to get the thumbnail, but it should be up mid-morning tomorrow if you want to go back and check out the super sweet deck. Like, round 1 was rough, but the deck was actually super fun, and I kind of like this one, and we might play it again. So that part was definitely awesome. The normal YouTube, we have the return of Rough Drafts coming out tonight if you want to check out some limited action. Tons of Ixalan stuff. Commander Clash will be coming out tomorrow. All that kind of stuff. So keep an eye out for that. And of course, the merch page, where you can pick up playmats and t-shirts and tokens and all that good stuff to support the stream and the channel and the site. So I'll be hanging around doing Ixalan content. So that's where I'll be. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I think that brings us to the end for tonight. So I'm excited for Ixalan spoilers. Really looking forward to seeing what comes out over the weekend. And that means we should have some super sweet stuff to talk about on Tuesday. So we'll be back here on Tuesday at 7 Eastern Time with another one, playing some more sweet something. So anyway, everyone, big thanks to everyone who subbed, thanks to the people who donated, and thanks to everyone who just hung out. It's always fun. I always look forward to the streams. So that's the end for tonight. Have a wonderful, amazing weekend. You all are awesome, and I will talk to you soon.